Oh. Oh! There we go, finally. That took a bit longer than it needed to. How's everybody doing? We're playing Return to the Obra Dinn. I just wanted to make a cup of tea before I started, but apparently I hadn't boiled the kettle, so I had to wait for that. But I got my tea now. How is everybody doing on this fine Thursday evening? Hello! Hi Pixel Punch, how you doing? Hey Sage of Stars, tired as usual, oh no. Hey Kuroshi! Sea time, yes. Let's continue this one. Where we've solved 6 fates. Hey Hookwit! And hey Andrew, how you doing? British problems, yes. I think I already figured out this guy. If I only started a bit earlier, I could have raided. Well, I start at 7:30, so unfortunately, that's all I can do. Did I see the fact that apparently the Sonic movie's good? Apparently it is, yeah. So I've heard. I want to go see it. But though I'm not sure I will end up seeing it, to be honest. I need to try and remember where I'm at with this. Have I seen the fate of this guy? I need to remember all the controls. This is can I not? I'm pretty sure I should be able to. I've heard that Birds of Prey is pretty good. I've heard that they're both decent. I'm keen to see both. I'm just gonna take this tea bag out. I need to figure out where I am. Hey, you're back. Weird. DW rubs his hands. All right, let's just let's investigate this guy's a bitter cold part 2 of 3. I think this is a replay, but I'm just trying to remember where we're at.
Some lung disease.
Oh dear.
Not consumption.
Oh yes, I think I remember this. Yeah.
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
Let's just take this tea bag out.
What are his chances?
I gave him some low. We'll see.
I'm drinking out of my owl mug today. I would show you, but this view doesn't have a. Oh yes, I remember this. This is the. That's the doctor. That's this dude. God, it's not a Cedric mug. It's just an owl mug. That guy is. Where is he? Hold on. There he is. Apparently, we can identify him. Well, clearly he's been dying of the cold. I mean, all these people are identifiable, apparently. Right. I just needed to kind of figure out where we were and where we've... Yeah. How will I know if someone has poisoned my tea? Well, considering I'm the only person that made this tea, I would be very shocked. Oh God, getting back into this is a little bit confusing. Oh yeah, there's this guy. Man, the fact that there's like a week between sessions makes this a little bit difficult. That's how they get you. True. Must be. I need to have a look at who I have and who I need to. It is weird. I start to go with the game like this. I like it. I think it's really. So that's like we've identified this guy. And this guy. Okay. To figure out where we are. So this is an unknown soul that we can't identify. These are people we apparently can. How do I... Depicted in the underway sketch, perished in Soldier of the Sea. What's the first memory he appears in then? He's in the surgeon's room. This is the guy... Oh. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to figure my way around here again. A lot of people have been on Blood. Apparently we can figure out this, well, this is one of the Formosans. Actually. We may be able to do this. Because I believe there is only one female Formosan. But the thing is, I don't really know the gender of these particular names. So, it doesn't help. How is this game? It's good. A little confusing to get back into right now. I'm just trying to, yeah, like I said, figure my way around again and basically just work out what's going on. Who's this guy? Appears in 3 memories. Let's try and find some new people to identify Deadwise. I think I've done him before. It is very mysterious. There's some weird stuff going on this ship. People have been dying, and we need to kind of figure out, like, how they've died, what killed them. That's kind of the same thing. Possibly who they were killed by, and you know who they are. Oh, okay, this is new. Got any commands sorted yet? I haven't had time to look into it, I'm afraid. So this is oh dear. Yeah, this guy has not had a good time. He has been has he been trying to fire something? Is that a gun of sorts, like a cannon thing? Or like a torch, maybe? I think it might be a torch. And he's trying to, and he's been speared. And there's this guy, he's trying to fire it, but they are big crab things like, I don't think so, buddy. I got your staff. There's the tattooed guy. Interesting. This guy gets ripped apart by a Kraken later on. Initially I thought he was French, but he's not. So that's just kind of where we are with this. Anything else I can investigate in here? I don't think there is. Yep, that's all it is. Old-timey flamethrower. Crab rave went bad. Alright, so there is... Who is this? How did they die? He pretty much, I can tell you that he was, how would you say it? Speared? Speared? Oh, let's have a... It's a terrible beast. A terrible beastie. You should mention something about the tattoos. And the tattoos... The tattoos are, like a particular... I'm going to say speared for that, yeah. From a particular region. Hey, Goron. Because I think that the tattoo thing, it's like, for me, it's almost like a regional thing. I said in the last stream, it looks Celtic. Oh, have we found all the deaths in Soldier of the Sea then? So there are 9 people who die in this chapter. That's a pretty high body count. Anyway, what I would like to do is find our dear friend. He dies in the Doom, so let's go over to that. This fellow here. So we know he was torn apart by a terrible beast. I personally think he's got like a sort of a very Scottish sort of design on him. So we wonder if there's anybody from Scotland. So quite possibly it's Timothy Butenmont, the topman. The part I'm picking may not be right. Okay. I don't know. It makes me think of like the sort of, you know, Scottish barbarians. But but again, it could be Irish as well, and that's kind of what I got hung up on last time. Is I didn't think I wasn't sure. Way off. Okay. All right. Perhaps it's more Scandinavian. A Scandinavian origin, perhaps. I don't know. I am unsure. He appears in. So telling me we'll give this guy away. Oh yes, I assume so. But it's got like a sort of I think it's like a very sort of European design, I would say. Anyone in here? That's like the best guess I've got. Oh, is there someone in the barrel? That thing? Yeah, way off? Okay. So, like, not even in the sort of Eurosphere? This guy see... Oh. Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Sir. He has been rather brutally crushed. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Good sir. Very unfortunate. And then there's this guy. I think that's the guy... Is that the guy that gets speared? This is a different chapter entirely, actually. Half-Life Alyx release date was real nice. That guy's like, whoa, what's going on there? And this guy's like, huh? He's rolling a barrel along. He was one of the guys that was in the firing squad. Oh, I couldn't quite get to that guy. I love this little, like, sort of fade into the music here. Loose cargo. Wow, this is early. So is this, like, potentially the first guy that dies? Right. Ah, hoist away, lower away. That's all. His corpse was moved post-mortem. Okay. So who was present? This guy was present. Hoksong Lao. Yeah, we know he was framed for someone's murder. Oh gosh, hold on. I want to see who. Yeah, that's that guy. This is that guy, and this is that guy. All right. Apparently, there's another death. Okay. Oh, another thing I can investigate here. So we know this guy got, you know, he got absolutely squished. Which is nasty. That's not a nice way to go. And... okay. Yep. Alright. Bram-bam.
Wait! No!
Okay. So this is like a little bit, yeah, a little bit before that happening. Ever so slightly earlier. I wonder if we can recognize. There's someone up there. Can't quite get to him to recognize him though. Oh, maybe there's a. Yeah. You have to run errands? Okay, no problem. Any new idea with my watch is always on a new death. So the death before now isn't based on the same body. Oh. Right. So this is the guy who, this fella, was crushed? I would say crushed by cargo. Look up at the chapter details. I think this might be one of the Peters brothers. Because remember, one of the Peters brothers said that his brother was killed in an accident, and he blamed the Danish guy for it. And if he's blaming the Danish guy, then maybe he's up there somewhere. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Chapter details. What do you mean by the chapter details? Oh. An unidentified stowaway expecting free passage and eventual freedom was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. Oh, yes. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, there we go. An unidentified stowaway. That's interesting and curious. So, for whatever reason, yeah, someone sort of went in a barrel. But there was an accident, and then this guy, I do wonder if that's one of the Peters brothers. I'm thinking that that's possible right now. Oh, 2 deaths. Okay. So what? Let's see if we can find anything that could possibly point to the Peter brothers. There was where's the Danish guy? Life at Sea sketch. I want the sketch actually. Why would I click the thing? I want to look for this guy. The fact that these two are next to each other on the same thing. How's the game? It's good. It's a good game. A lot of thinking and figuring things out, which I like. But yes, I do think he is one of the Peters. That's as far as I've gotten with that right now. Is this anything in there? Oh! This is a thing. This is a thing to investigate.
Keep pressure here. Hold him down. What madness is this?
Madness.
20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse!
Throw them back or doom us all!
Okay.
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses. Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Ooh. Okay, there's a John present. That's the doctor, I think. Oh, is that the doctor? There's that guy. I recognize all these people now. That's the captain. This fellow. Is that the Danish guy? Where in the story does this go? That's what I'm wondering. Everyone holding up okay in the chat? It's been quiet. I always get nervous if it's quiet. Oh, that's this guy. Okay, that's... Right. Obligatory chat noise. Good, just tied, no problem. Unholy captives. This is actually a little bit further on. Okay. How did they die? Well, they had okay, the leg was taken off. How do I bled? No, bled out. Not decapitated, because that's a head. We're looking for dismembered. Caught up in the mystery. Fair dues. I don't know how to categorize that yet. I think we need more information. There's another dead body here. Let me get around to him. Uh-huh. Alright. Where are we going? Up here? Okay. You're making me go around and round it. And boop. Yep, this guy's dead. Bam, bam. Oh! 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 Ooh! That looks painful. Okay. Another accident. And he's like, this guy's always like seeing things. He's like, whoa, something's going on there. That's the chef, I think. Snap like a twig. This is still chapter 5 as well, okay. What is this? How do they die? Their neck snapped. Could that be under crushed? I probably under is it cargo? Now, let me have a look. Okay, what would you classify that as? It looks like a giant tempered shrimp. I don't think these guys were that hungry. How would you classify this death? I would say it's crushed, but by what? Cargo? Because it is a transportation thing. It must be cargo. Death by shrimp. Barrel to the face. I decree to you, barrel to the face. Yeah, crushed. Beast cannon. I'm gonna say crushed by cargo. For the time being, I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but we'll put it that way. Let's find this other corpse. Oh, this guy's dead too. Well, look at that! Another deadman. Could be rigging. Yeah, you're right. It could be rigging. That's why I wasn't entirely sure. It's hard to understand how to classify some of this. All right, let's see what happened to this fella then. Just gonna try and get all the pieces so we can build the puzzle.
What your foot in?
Hey there, what's this?
Oh, whoa! What's
Another day
this?
and I can fries a solid meal, boys.
Heaven now. Take it slow.
Want it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here.
Oh no!
Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Oh no! Oh, it might be like a shrimp thing. That's definitely a... Ooh. Oh, I see. They were carrying a terrible beast. So he's being crushed by a terrible beast, I guess? It's a big old shrimpy boy. And he's been, what, slashed? Looks like he's been slashed. Clawed, slashed. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. He doesn't look very crushed. Not that guy. I think it's entirely possible. Is there like a slash thing? No. Clawed. It's hard to classify some of these. Struck. Oh, struck by a tail. Yeah, that's got to be it. That's the one. But also at the same time, I believe that's one of the Peters. That the Dane? No. I don't think it is. I need to remember what everyone looks like. No, that's the Danish guy. Okay. Never mind. Where is there more death? Oh, up top. Let's go. You've been hit by. You've been struck by. Truck. That's a couple of dead people. All right. Let's go. I'm still wondering what that thing is over there. I wonder if we'll find out. Come on. Check under truck, there must be a truck. Depends if they had trucks at this point. Alright. Oh, we get both. Nice, that's good. Bam bam.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？都以来，全部供出来，
拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较对人无顾好，是啥人温死的啊？
Oh god.
We talk about the shell. very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Damn. This thing is deadly. That guy almost died. This guy definitely died. And then there's this guy who's like, is he holding him hostage? Oh, it's gone through both of them. So it's like they've been spiked. This guy and this guy have been spiked. And this dude's pretty nonplussed about it. There's a lot of people here. Okay. This guy isn't identifiable yet, but he was spiked by a terrible beast. As was this fellow here. Where have we seen him? Oh, goodness. Is my stream frame rate dipping? Why is that happening? Oh, no. That was only for like a brief second. We're fine. It hasn't done that a lot yet at all, so... That's fine. Alright. No need to worry. Everything's good. 2 people died in this. Hey, bow ties, how you doing? Oh, we got more. And there's quite a few here. Holy moly. Oh, and that's all of them. Okay. This game is really enjoyable, yeah. Okay. Meow. Come on, you swirly soul energy. Show me the corpse. Ah, there he is. What happened to you?
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Oh no. Oh! We're out on the sea. Oh, whoa! What is that? It's like a mermaid thing almost? Alright, so this guy... Okay, was on the crew? And had that with him. Why was he shot? Mermaid shrimp. Is that a man merged with a shrimp? Yeah. Oh, he was shot by the god. What was that about? There's more on here. Intriguing. Who is this up here? I can't figure that out. I guess the guy got spiked. Yeah, these shrimpy mermaid things are creepy. That little claw hands. The thought plickens. So this must be, yeah, just prior to that other bit. They were shot with a gun. Apparently we can figure out who this guy is. First memory. Was he stabbed? I wonder. Oh, there's another dead guy in here. Didn't even see him. I must land around here, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought. Miss Lim. Oh, oh, oh. That's yeah, that's that guy. This guy is hauling the shrimp mermaids onto his. Yeah, that's one of the Formosans that's died here. Oh, the shiny thing is his conch shell. Ooh. There's a guy. Oh, a woman here. That's Miss Lim. Looks like she died here as well. What happened? Not as well, but as well as him, I mean. How's dithering the game going? It's going well. That's some mermaid shrimp titties. Oh god. They got several of them. Well, how about that? Anyway, we now know that she's called Lim. I don't know if we'd really know how this guy died. We can probably assume that there was a spike happening here. Yeah, here we go. And then we got another one that's come in here. Our innocent eyes can't see them. Come on. And oh, there we go. That's Miss Lim. Let's find out what happened from her perspective. Fish titties. Oh. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. What is going on here? This is different. That's some like whole energy thing going on. Like that's like that's a very mystical convergence of energy. I think it's coming out of this and blasting into the merfolk. That's an awe. But how did she die? It looks like she was already hit with something. Is there another? There's a guy there. Looks like he's been speared with something. Oh yeah, he's been like speared in the neck. Siren mythology. That would make sense. Yeah. Who is this? I think I know who this is. This is Lim. Or Formosans. Oh, here we go. Bun Lan Lim. Yep. We know that. At least. We know this bit. I can't really make an assumption on how she's dead yet, though. Because, as you can see, she's just kind of bleeding. There's actually more people here than I expected there to be. So she's already dead. And then there's this guy.
You still breathing?
Oh, Hagen.
Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Oh, Hagen and Nichols. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. She was bitten. Okay. This guy's already been speared. This guy's... something's happening to him, I think. I think he's been pulled into the water. There's an O'Hagan around here and a Nichols as well. That's the other Formosan, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we have some information now. It looks like we can nail down Miss Lim's death, who unfortunately has been eaten by a mermaid. Well, crunched on, munched like an apple. And we finally found out how Christopher Eccleston died. Hold on, which one was O'Hagan again? Is it this guy here? No? It's him. It's not really incredibly clear. So what I'm going to do is she was bitten, eaten? Would we say eaten? I would say Now the other ones don't fit, so I guess eaten's has to be the one. It's cannibalized by a beast. Was devoured by a terrible beast. Thing is, she wasn't fully consumed, so I don't even know if that's entirely correct. Either way, let's see, is there anything that could be like sort of also fits like ravaged or so axed no, burned no, clawed no, clubbed no, crushed no, decapitated no, drowned no, eaten? Maybe. Electrocuted no, expired no, exploded no, fell no, froze no, illness no, killed sword no, knifed no, poisoned no, shot no, speared, spiked, strangled, struck no, not struck. Yeah, it's definitely got to be eaten. It's the only one that works. Strangled? I wouldn't say strangled. It doesn't seem like she's strangled. It seemed like she was... what I would... If I have a look... It's like, it's not that she's been... strangled. Although, I suppose you could say that? You would say that? Yeah, I guess eating has to be more wholesale eating, doesn't it? Where is the truck? Alright, let's see what happened to this dude.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? Where?
Bang!
Something there.
I see it!
The other Formosan is Bang.
Shoot it! My kid eye!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Oh, nasty. Nasty. Ooh. He's like, uh-oh. That's a yeet right there. And this guy was tied up. And this guy's dead. This guy's being pulled in. Interesting. Oh, I reckon because there's a knife there, this guy dies, and this guy's in front of him. So I reckon that this guy gets stabbed by this guy later on. This guy, of course, is just whack through the head. Nest. Nest. So I don't know who that is, but they were speared. It wasn't well, it's not really a shot, is it? It's not an arrow. It's like a javelin almost. I think speared is the only one that makes sense here. Was speared by a beast. Would you say it's a beast, or would you say it's an enemy? No, that's foreign. I don't think that terrible beast makes more sense to me. And then what else I'm going to do is this is Bang. Bang of It Bang Seer. Met an unknown fate. What happened to that guy? This guy was also speared, but much earlier. I think an enemy is like the French suddenly appeared, yeah. It seemed like they tried to escape almost or something.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
What is going on here?
Hey, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Oh. Yep. Yep. This is what is that? We know this lot there's going to be an O'Hagan and a Nichols, at least, as well. And we know that this guy's been speared, so, you know. And there's another mermaid. Just out there throwing spears at people, because that's what just, you know, you can do that. No one cares. Just throw the spears. Who is this? How did they die? He was speared by a beast. Don't know who. And that's the door opening. Right, we've got quite a collection of death here. I wonder if that's all the deaths in this particular section. It is. So there are excuse me. 2 wayward souls disappear during the events of this chapter. Their fates are catalogued here. I'm going to assume that these people were dragged into the ocean and drowned. Because there's no way they got off there. And we saw less people on the boats later on. So I'm going to say these guys were drowned, but oops, I did not mean to do that. I can see them in other scenes. Yes, it's true. There the... Ahoy!
In there somewhere!
Maybe?
Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
Oh god! Okay, I guess this is, telling me to hurry up. This is, starting to get worrying. Drowned by a beast. So let's see, where does this guy turn up? Disappeared in the calling. And these are the bodies that we can find. I think this guy was... I don't actually have to hurry up. Oh, okay. It's giving me an exit if I'm happy with my progress and want to see an ending. I'm not happy with my progress. I've still got a lot to go through. Yeah. I can tell you how much time has played. That's good. Provisionally, I'm going to say that this guy was knifed by It Beng Sia. I don't know who he is yet. This guy appears in a lot of memories. He is okay. Let's see if we can I'm gonna look at this guy again. Dun -dun. So this is chapter 3, Murder, part 2 of 3.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England,
I'm just gonna...
I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men.
So this is one of the other Formosans, and I think there's only one Formosan left. So if I were to go all the way back here, go to Sketches of Life Aboard the Obra Dinn, the Formosan royalty. We know the identity of these ones, and this is the only remaining Formosan. So by process of elimination, it has to be Chio Tan. There we go. We got 3 more correct. Didn't clarify who the attacker was for Nunzio's death. Did I not? Well, I don't. Well, the thing is, we don't know who Nunzio was killed by yet. I'm looking for the fella with the big ears. Here he is. So any others you have filed with fully correct and fully have some incorrect detail. Good point. That's something to remember. So now that we've got another batch through, yeah, that's all good. His name is Quark. So let's just go back through here and see who we've filled in. So that's not, we haven't filled in that. We filled in that correctly. We haven't filled in that yet. No. We haven't filled in big ears yet. That's correct. We haven't quite figured out this guy's one yet. And this guy was shot by an unknown attacker. Hold on. I need to go through here again. so I can find the guy who a guy from 4-6 might be a useful guy to ID. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How do I get to... Oh, I have to get to... Sorry, I need to get to this guy. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I made a mistake. Let me just... Let me out. Let me out. What I need to figure out is this fellow. Yeah. I'm at the right spot. Oh, it's this guy here. Yes.
Ahoy!
Who was he shot by?
Ahoy!
He was... Ah!
Wait! Don't.
We know who he was shot by. He was shot by Chiotan. So we can at least say that. But who is he? 9 memories. Damn. So that appears in quite a few. First memory would be, yeah.
Shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
I'm gonna try and figure out this guy. This seems like a really important person to figure out. He's high ranking. You can at least narrow it down to unknown topman. Okay. Ah, right, yeah. That's actually very useful. Thank you. He is, I would say one of the high ranking ones because he's got the the fancy hat. Nichols. There was a Nichols on that boat. That's Edward Nichols. That's got to be him. Right? I am going to leave that in there for now. And then let's see if there was any others that I've put in that might be wrong. Because we were checking through them before. Oh, Farrell the Butcher met an unknown fate. Uh-huh. There is someone high-ranking called Nichols, and he was on the boat, so just through that process, it makes sense that it's him. Also, this guy is interesting. This is the Butcher. Was he spiked? Either way. That guy was spiked by a terrible beast. Speared by a terrible beast. And then there's the Doom. Lars Linde was clubbed by an unknown attacker, but we know it's one of the Peters brothers. Edward Spratt, artist, was crushed by a terrible beast. We got that right. Last with a cannon by an unknown attacker. Crushed by a loose cannon. Try putting a Peters brother in. That's a good idea. If I had to guess, I'd say this is the younger Peters brother. So younger, most likely lower ranking. Because the older one, I think there's an older one with a beard. So I don't think that's Nathan. I think that's Samuel. For now, let's say that is Samuel Peters. The book hasn't reacted yet. We don't have 3 filled in yet, though. Do we? Do we? Do we have 3 filled in? So we've got Edward Nichols filled in. Yeah, we don't have 3 filled in here yet. Oh, although, hold on. Where was that? No, where was the guy I was looking at? I don't even remember. Which Peters did I put in? I put Samuel. So what I'm doing is I want to say. Oh God, I don't have anything else for this guy, do I? He disappeared in the Doom. So let's say this is Samuel Peters for now. And in which case, let's go back to Loose Cargo. And I would say that this guy is Nathan Peters. At a guess. Where is he? I'm so bad at spotting. There he is. And that hasn't reacted. Find Lars and the other Peters. Alright, let's find let's see if we can investigate this again. Because I think that's one of the Peters brothers, but I can't say it for certain. What? What do you want from me? I'm not understanding you. Put the other Peters brothers in. Okay. Let's try swapping them around. Good idea. As in Lars' death. Oh. Oh, is that what you're saying? Sorry, I misunderstood. Ooh, yes. Right, let's put that back to Nathan. And then let's find Lars. Lars, let's find him on the picture. I know what he looks like. Lars is this one. Oh wait, yeah, I swapped them around again. I need to do that, don't I? My brain is in a little bit of a free fall. No. Am I wrong? Because I need to... Hold on. Wait, yeah. Samuel Peters. There we go! You got it. There we got it. Yeah, but that's Edward Nichols. And that is Lars Linda. We are making some progress here. How's it going for you guys? It's been a fun stream so far. High five. That's good. Made some progress, definitely. So let's have a look. Now that we've got some more people identified. Well, now that we know that that's this is Nathan Peters. You can fill that in at least. So that's Nathan. You didn't finish this, or you did, but didn't get a good ending. Brilliant. I am going to get a better ending than you. So we don't know what happened to this guy because he disappeared during the Doom. I need to... Let's go back to the Doom then. Go back to this bit. There's like a whole bunch of people that just aren't accounted for. That guy gets clubbed. And see if we can find... I've spent more time on this. Alright. How's the progress going? We're good. I've got 6 more nailed down. Almost everyone was eaten by the captain. Yeah, it's really weird. Let's find something up the top. Okay, location of the corpse. I want to try and spot where. How long is this game? It's as long as it takes you to figure it out, I think. That's kind of the main thing. Is we have to figure it out. I think it's this guy. Can we? Oh. Yeah, this is it. So we have to see if we can find one of the other, Nathan Peters, because he disappears at some point during this chapter. We have to try and figure out when that is. Maybe we can't do that yet. I don't know. What's that tattooed guy again? I need to figure out. If you guys would excuse me for a moment, my tea has gone right through me. Allow me to just put this on, and I will be back in a moment. Be right back, guys. All right. Oh, sorry about that. I had to pee. Whew. It happens sometimes. Let me just get the game back up. All right. All right. So this guy was blown up. That's an interesting thing, at least. This guy appears in a lot of memories. Let's see where he is in the Justice at Sea one. He at least looks like he's got like some fancy clothes on, so he seems to be roughly important. I'm not entirely certain how important. Like this could be, like, I don't know, bosun's mate perhaps? I don't think so though. I don't want to make assumptions based on their clothes just yet. Squidward. That's the guy who was crushed by a loose cannon. You know, let's try and find some more evidence to add to our collection. And then, because undoubtedly there are people that are missing. And we need to find out their fates too. Oh, hello, who are you? Huh. Have I been down here yet? Yes, I have. Because that's the guy gets crushed. Yeah, it's Samuel Peaches. Where's Samuel? Crushed by fallen cargo. That's not a pleasant way to go, honestly. Would not want to be crushed by heavy stuff. That sounds like a not fun time. Who? This thing we've already... Yeah. Oh, wow. A weapons room. Nothing in here, though, that I can investigate. That's the guy that gets, that bleeds out over there, isn't it? I'm gonna look through my notebook again. So this is the guy that succumbed to a tragic illness. Large cow was slaughtered. Oh, let's find, so we're looking for, he's on the main deck. We might be able to figure out who, killed Nunzio. I seem to remember it being a high-ranking guy, I think. Alright, where is this? Okay. Is that this guy? Yes. Two of the presents. Okay.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senor Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, Nick. Yeah, we could have figured that out earlier. It is Nichols.
All fine here. Just sorting some things. Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
I'm not saying my email out loud, Amar. Well, I can tell you what we can at least say that this guy was knifed by Edward Nichols, second mate. I wonder why that happened. Do we have this guy? Yes, that was good. That's and there's the conch. I'm not giving you my email out on stream. Okay, that's another one I think we figured out. Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. Oh, okay. Let me just type this out to you. There you go. You got my email now. So let's try and figure out where this is. This is on the gun deck. No to part 3. Is there a way I kind of just go there? I didn't actually need to. Why just what? Well, you can have my email now then. Sure. This is the gun deck. It's all the way down here. The wacky numbers on the back of my credit card. I don't know if I can offer those unless you donate a high amount. Okay.
On your toes.
All right.
Go back quick! Pepe!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats!
That's Nichols again. Nichols, buddy, what are you on? This is... Oh! This is like Nichols taking them and onto the boat. Okay, I get it. I see how this is linking up. At the very least, I can say that this guy was killed by Nichols as well. Don't know who he is, but he was killed by Nichols. Nichols is definitely, Oh, my dress. Should try and work out... Oh, God. This guy's been speared. Is there a way you can, like... This guy. I'm gonna put speared on him for the time being. Oh, is that not that's not a beast spear, that's another kind of spear. Hold on. Oh, I just want to say he was speared by an unknown attacker for now. Thank you, Emma. That is Lars Linda. Interesting. And that's this guy. Ooh, you lost my Linda. Is that what you're saying? Alright. I'm gonna try and figure out who O'Hagan is. Because we know O'Hagan was on those boats. So let's have a little look, shall we? We want to go to the calling. When was O'Hagan? O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you row? So O'Hagan was one of the guys in the on the rowing boats. I need to get back out to this bit. I want to try and have a little look-see around. Yes. Let's see. This guy was on the rowing duty. Whoa.
Keep course due east. We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You've packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them, I said.
Good. Stay quiet and alert.
So either this guy, this guy gets hit first. I don't think that's O'Hagan. This doesn't make sense. He was dead long before when he said O'Hagan. He's still breathing. So that guy was taken off. I don't think hit him because he doesn't have any oars. I think it was Nichols speaking. O'Hagan. Okay. Is there a way to go back to a different thing? Or do I have to go through here again? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out from the accent. O'Hagan's Irish, obviously, so... Let's have a look again. So this is... I think this is the one where it's like... Oh no, it's part 3 is O'Hagan, are you still breathing?
O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
I reckon that's all happening on this. That's got to be O'Hagan. That guy there. I would say. Because it seems like it's happening on this bit. On all the dialogue is happening on this boat. So I'm gonna say O'Hagan was speared by a terrible beast. And then there's this guy who is getting drowned by a beast. His voice is interesting. I mean, if you exclude the Formosans, Nichols, and the guy who died in that scene, that doesn't leave a lot of people. Yeah. And that's Nichols there, cowering like a little baby. Let's see if we can figure out this guy. His accent sounded interesting, actually. It didn't quite sound, Hold on. 8 memories. If I go back to... oh god, I'm getting slightly confused here. Okay. If I go back to a bitter cold... was... Yes, that guy was present in that scene. So that guy, I it's kind of like a... Maybe if I try listening to that again, but it's almost like a very Russian vibe to this. I was trying to figure out what's going on here. There's definitely a knife that has disappeared. So I think that this guy has it. Am I standing on the sea? Yeah. Oh yeah, he has stabbed this guy in the neck. Yeah, he was knifed by Ik Beng-seer. Definitely. I'm settled on that. I want to try to figure out how Ik Beng-seer died, actually. Right, let's go. Let's do a little bit more snooping. Or this guy. Calling part 506. Because he shot out that energy from the chest. Is he on fire? I think he's on fire. Is that a fire? That looks very fiery. I'm gonna say... And a buns. Yeah! Woo! And we got here O'Hagan right as well. Oh, we are bossing this. Stabbed with cotton candy. Alright. 15 out of 60? There's 60 people, isn't there? So if I let's go table contents and look at the crew. There are 60 people to work out. Hey, 2 times of people, it's going well. It's going very well. We're working out quite a few people right now. So it gets easier around the middle and very hard again at the end. Yeah, I imagine there's some red herrings that are thrown in to really trip you up. Either way, yeah, we've made quite a bit of progress. I'm really happy with what I've achieved today so far. Anyway, I'm still gonna keep going. I'm not saying that I'm ending the stream or anything, but yeah, 60 people and we've sold 15, which means we've done a quarter of the characters. Yeah, she was. The 3 billion top men who never talk with anyone, never hang out with anyone else. Yeah. Oh goodness, I'm sorry about that. I sneeze very loudly. All right. Do we have the corpses of everyone? I don't want to identify them yet. If I have a look in the thing. So loose cargo, we've accounted for all the deaths. A bit of cold, we've accounted for all the deaths. Murder, yes. Calling, yes. Unholy captives, yeah. Looks like we've accounted for all of the. So we don't actually have any more bodies to find. We at this point we're just figuring things out. So this is like all the stuff that happened in the Doom, which is going to be very difficult. Okay. So this is where things are going to get more tricky, because it's basically going to be figuring out different people. I'm going to look at the sketch again, because I might be able to work out some of the sort of positions from that particular point of view. I mean, we've got all the foremost and royalty down. Actually, that's quite good. The Doom isn't too hard. At least identify the causes of death. Probably identify a few people. I'm having trouble with the tattoo guy. I need to figure out where those tattoos are from, and for some reason I just can't seem to. Oh, where did this guy die? Because you know he was killed. Paul Moss was killed by a sword. Escape Part 2. Oh, I see. Location of the corpse. That's like really late on, isn't it? Let's have a look back here. A specific memory that I might find useful. Yeah, go for it. Hold on. He's up there, actually, isn't he? Mark people as unknown. I need to remember to do that. Sorry. Where? Oh, am apparently I'm right above. Is that this guy? Oh yeah, it's this guy. I think. Chapter 2, Part 1 is a lot juicier when it first appears. I'll have to go back.
One. Move quick.
You'll not take the last one.
Oh, look out!
I haven't worked out this guy, have I? But can I work out this guy? Ah. We've identified it as Paul. That's the surgeon. Looks like the surgeon escaped. Okay, she has escaped as well. I don't know who that guy is. Hold on. Unknown. Yeah, Henry Evans. Alive, but it's hard to say where. We can't really say where they went just yet. How would you know the difference between a top man and a like someone who's lower ranking? Could these all be stewards actually? Top man are the people hanging out in the rigging. Oh yes, that's a good shout. Of course, it makes sense. At the top. Very good, Tenwin. Very good. I applaud you. Who's this guy? Hanging low the boat. Okay. I'm gonna try and find myself. Chapter 2, Part 1. That's what you mentioned. Chapter 2, Part 1. The guy who succumbed to a tragic illness. Right, and he is on the Orlop deck, which is the third one down. Okay. If you're not sure what each position means, you can read about it in the book as well. I should do that too. Ooh. I want to look back here. Wait. This guy? No. Not this guy. Oh, it's this thing here. I thought that was part of the crab thing for some reason.
Saya tutup. Aku terpilih.
Okay. That's one of the guys who was drowned. Are they the Russian guys? I think to... Hold on. Stop your cheating. Worry about yourself. So the guys playing cards are Russian. That's something that I guess I didn't catch on to before for some reason. It's pretty obvious now. So this guy... How many Russians are there? I know there's probably a few. There's... Okay, 3 Russians. One of them is a top man. And the other 2 are seamen. Yeah. So, okay, that's at least something. These are the 3 Russians. And I would assume, considering this guy here is Solomon Said, who died from illness, stands to reason the people speaking Hindi. Oh. Hold on. Is this guy who got his neck snapped? Crushed by Beast. And that's one of the that's at least 2 of them are Russians. Well, yes, that's true. This guy is Indian. And there are several other Indians though. Was this guy crushed by a tailgate as well? Person to Doom Part 3. Oh yeah, he was crushed by the Kraken, wasn't he? Yeah. Who's that? How do I know he succumbed to a tragic illness? Oh, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption, made worse by the cold. Okay. I'll tell you what we can do for these guys, considering we have at least the deaths for them. So we can try different names out on them. Someone was crushed by cannon recoil, yeah. So for now, let's put this guy as is there another Indian? Ship steward. I don't think it's a ship steward. I think this is a sort of lower ranking. So let's put this as Renford Rajub. Let's put this guy as Abraham Akbar. And let's put this guy as William Asim. And we know that's not right now, so let's change that to Abraham Akbar. There are specific clues that exist in the game that explicitly identify each person. You are probably right, but this is also a way that could work. So let's have him as William. Actually, no. Yes. No. Let's have that as Renford. And this guy as William. No. Okay. Well, they die earlier on. Alright, I'm going to take that off them for the time being. These are all at least unknown seamen, so... Unknown... how do you do that? Oh, I see. Ah, okay, I get it. Unknown seamen. Unknown seamen. And... I would assume... an unknown seaman. We can't exactly specifically figure out... one of these guys could be one of the top men, so I don't want to put anything specific on them just yet. However, okay. This has given us some interesting information, at least. Is there anything I missed here? No, I don't think so. We know that we've got at least 2 Russians and 3 Indians here. We just don't know who exactly they are. Cow was slaughtered. And there's up to murder. I'm gonna have a look at this one. So he is this one here. Yes. I tell you what, we know that this is an unknown officer. At least, and he's one of the mates because he's got the hat. So we know that's an officer. This guy was Claude. I don't know exactly who he was though.
If so, we don't have it. They must have picked it up in the last house. I checked all hands just now.
What are his chances?
I gave him some look. We'll see.
Neither of the Formosans. Trying to figure anything out from this. I don't know if we can. Slav squad spotted. He's Indian actually, but So apparently we can identify all 3 of these. I wonder if there's anything in the dialogue here. We want to look at this guy. Please. There's nothing here that can really that really gives it away. So let's see if we can figure out instead how the others died, perhaps. Might be a clue as to the... Have I identified the guy lounging in the chair? I haven't. That is this guy here. And who perished in Soldiers of the Sea Part 4. No, I think that was him. Hold on. Let me this guy. Yeah, see? That guy.
Same as the other three.
Hey, Candlelights. What's this game about? You're trying to figure out how people have died on a ship. It's a mystery. We've got 15 of them correct so far, and we're trying to figure out more. What I am trying to figure out is what happened with... Let's the Doom Part 3. This is the guy that gets crushed, isn't it? And well, he dies on the gun deck. Okay. It is very interesting. Quite a slow-paced game, so I don't know if it's the best stream game, but I'm enjoying it, and I hope other people are enjoying me watching me play it. It's the same. We know that he's been... Oof. Would you say he was crushed by a beast or crushed by a cannon? Because I think it's more the cannon that's pulling the... Yeah, he's been crushed by the cannon above all else rather than the actual beast. And then these are the guys that get blown up by the cannon. Well. The beast is pulling the cannon towards him. Yeah, but it's the cannon that's doing the crushing rather than the beast. Okay. Trying to find an in on this one. Well, true, but at the same time, it is the cannon that's the operative thing here. I don't know. I wanna... Life at Sea sketch. And when there's this guy, let's find out his death. He dies... Interesting, he dies then. I say crushed by a terrible beast on this guy. I'm trying to figure out some more on the Doom now that we know more. The Doom's a lot later on, yeah. So then we know Lars Linde was what happened to these guys. And this guy was... I know that's one of the Indian characters. Blasted by a cannon, with a cannon by... Could you say it was the beast because it held him in place? I don't know. Or would you say it was something else? I don't know. I don't know. There's another guy that was blasted. Arrows indicate the flow of time. I'm gonna go at this one actually. I'm gonna go into the rigging because I want to identify some of the top men at least. That's gonna because like as long as I can kind of give people their jobs. This guy here must be. Yeah, so we don't know who this is exactly, but we know that he is a topman, unknown topman. Yeah. I believe these are the Chinese topmen. This is another topman who was clubbed by Whitroll. How many are there? Is that Lewis Walker? Could that be him? This is another topman. Oh, this guy okay? Oh, hold on. This guy must be, I mean, you know, maybe I'm assuming here, but this could be the Persian topman when he disappeared in the Doom. Yeah, I'm assuming because of the turban, he could be the Persian topman. Oh, and this guy here, the tattoo guy, is a topman as well. We know he got torn apart by a beast, so at least we can. I assumed he might have been Scottish. Could be a New Guinea thing. Huh. Hold on. I'm gonna look up New Guinea on my phone. Oh, New Guinea. For some reason I didn't search it there. New Guinea, please. It's a large island separated by the shallow Torres Strait from the rest of the Australian continent. Oh, so this kind of like See, I thought it might have been like a Scottish thing, but I've been told that might have been I was way off. So, New Guinea tattoos? Oh. Hold on. Yeah, they have a lot of circle designs in on. I am going to say that this guy is Maba. Maba was torn apart by terrible beasts. I remember that. So we've at least identified these as the top men. This guy was playing with the other Russian guys So I can also assume that this is Topman. Hold on. There was a Russian Topman, Leonid Volkov, who was shot with a gun by. Who was he shot by? I don't know. See, I reckon that could either be Lewis Walker or this guy's climbing up as well. Can't see him though. Not all of them might be dead, but loads did. Yeah. I need to find this guy's death again. It's up here somewhere. I think I'm figuring out who Lewis Walker might be. Lewis Walk.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last one.
First mate steward was killed with a sword by Leonid Volkov? Do I have 3? How is this game going for me? It's going pretty well, I think. I've got 15. I don't know if you were there, Weird, but I got another 3. I need to figure out if I've got any that... Alright. How many have I filled in then? Okay. Let's go back to... I can just... Oh, there we go. I'm trying to see if I filled any in. Because then if I know that... So this is an unknown soul who was shot by Edward Nichols. If I forgot the crew list, it shows what I filled in. Yes, you are right. I completely forgot about that. So, shot cannon unknown. Killed sword Volkov. That's what I've just got for him so far. Marba, the top man. I figured out the tattoo guy. I need to figure out Leonid Volkov's death. Alright. Right, okay. Leonid Volkov, the top man. Imperial escaped 3. I want to be out of here right now. Don't just tell me. Oh, actually, yeah, you were right. You were shot by a lady. But let me get this. Yes, you was shot by a lady. Where is this body? Is it this one? I think I've already identified her. That's Emily Jackson. So let's say where Emily Jackson. Aha! Leonid Volkov? And we finally got the tattoo guy. We finally figured him out. That guy's been plaguing me for ages. So that's 18. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We are getting it. If you may. Visible confusion. Oh, yes. Yeah. For those of you who aren't aware, Weird FTW, my friend in the chat right here, his name is Lewis Walker. So... that's the captain. We're definitely identifying people now. Hmm. I'm gonna look at the crew list. Did we get Paul Moss right then? Where is Paul Moss? It was. Is he even on here? Am I blind? I think I'm missing. Oh, I can just do this. There we go, Paul Moss. I am apparently blind. There we go. I'll see you later, bow ties. Look at the sketch roll. Some rolls get a sketch more. Some rolls become more clear. That's what I'm trying to do. So if Paul Moss is definitely a steward, then that means all these people in the same costumes are also stewards. So this is a steward who was knifed. This guy was always hanging around with Nichols. Hold on a second. Nichols. Nichols is the second mate. Which means if those are stewards and this guy is frequently around the second mate, then that makes him the steward to the second mate. That makes him Samuel Galligan. That was what I'm assuming here. At least that's my guess right now. That's how the game works. Good. So this is another steward. There's only a couple left now, though, isn't there? There's the captain steward, the third mate steward, and the fourth mate steward. And it's hard to discern exactly who's who on this count. But either way, we at least know that these are stewards. We know that's an officer. That's a first mate, second mate. I'm assuming these guys are all officers as well. Actually, I've got him down as gunner. Mr. Wolf. Yeah, because he's given the order and... Yeah. It's the surgeon. Who's this guy? Is there like a surgeon's mate? Yeah. I reckon that's James Wallace then. For now, I'm going to... Could have been a different steward, but it seems likely to be his own steward. Yeah, I'm going to... Actually, tell you what, I'm going to see what these guys have... Where these guys have been. Ooh. This guy is stood next to this one. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Do I know how the bookmark system works? Yes, and I need to use it more. I just need to... It's been a week since I learned what it was, though, so maybe remind me. I remember it being a thing. Okay. So bookmark one person at a time. Okay. Let's bookmark this person then. How do I do the bookmark thing? Oh, hold on. Bookmarks. Memories is where this person appears can be navigated from here. Bookmark memories. Bookmark all memories where they appear for quicker navigation. Okay. Bearded officer is pretty obvious. Someone talks to him by name. Right. I might try and figure him out then, because if I can figure the bearded officer out, then this guy may follow closely. Part of me thinks I remember this guy being talked to at some point. Yeah. Try to show memories on the deck map. That's a good idea. Okay, here we go. I think I remember seeing him earlier. Bit of Cold Part 2. Holy Captives Part 4. Maybe Unholy Captives Part 4. Kraken the box goes at the top. Oh? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. Earlier, I mean chronologically, or in the order I found the scenes. Yeah, that's what I meant. Get this out and take it below. Clear the deck. Let me just check the. Ooh, here we go. John. It's all fine, John. Let's find this scene then, just so we can this is on the cargo hold by the stairs. Start with the end, yeah. So what I'm trying to... Yeah, I'm looking for this bookmark one here. Ah, this is it. This is it! This is it.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years, my steward, and never a doubt of your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those are guilty beasts carrying a curse! Throw them back for doom with all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Oh, hold on. Is that guy the surgeon's mate? Because he was hanging around in the surgeon's room. I'm gonna put him down, actually. That's another steward. This is the steward to John, I think. John being... the captain said, 20 years, my steward. Oh, right, yeah, yeah. Keep pressure here. "20 years, my steward, and never doubt on your sanity." This is the guy being taken away. And he's got the same steward costume, actually. This must be the Captain Stewart Philip Dahl? Yeah. Hmm. I'm not sure if I've found his death yet. What is going on here? Yeah, he's... Oh, you fool, he's speaking Swedish, of course. It must be the captain steward. Although ungodly beasts carry a curse, sow them back or doom us all. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Oh, could that be John? So the first mate, second mate, fourth mate. I think that would actually make this guy third mate. Do we know what happened to him? We can tell you what. Where's the way out of here? Where's the door? Is it up here? Oh, that guy died. Oh, that's the guy who got his neck broken, isn't it? Hmm. And that's yeah, it's Martin, I think. Oh, I tell you what, actually. There's a sword. I'm just my brain gears are spinning spinning here, so I'm just trying to figure out what this could mean. So I've got that this is the surgeon who we think escaped. Got this guy. Don't know who this guy is. But I would assume he is a seaman. So, and it's possible he was killed with a sword. It chopped off his leg. By the Swede. But who could he be? Well, I know he's not one of the Indians. I don't think he's a Russian either. It means he could be John Naples. It could be I think Alexander Booth or perhaps George Shirley. This is steward possibly to the guy up there, so it's maybe Davy James. And I'd say that would possibly make this guy... I'm just throwing some guesses out there at the moment. The guy identified as a surgeon steward was also the guy hanging out in the surgeon's office. Yeah, that's why I flagged him up as that, actually, because I realised, oh, that's the same guy, and he's hanging out with the surgeon again, so he must be the surgeon's mate. Ah! Get a load of this! Figuring out some stewards. That does mean I think we have some wrong. Possibly. Let me go back let me just go back through a bit of called Hey, thank you for the 50 bits, Candelace. I did it. Very much appreciated. I'm gonna actually look through the picture again. The pictures is actually probably my favorite way to sort of figure this out. I need to unbookmark this guy as well, actually. Oh, we haven't actually figured him out, though. We haven't set the officers in stone yet, have we? Oh, no, we have set these three. Oh, no, we've done these three already. Okay. So, and we haven't figured out exactly who shot him. Maybe I can do that. I need to bookmark this guy. There's the... Where's the door? Ah, it's over here. Yeah, I can't get around. I have to go this way, I think. Yes. What I want to do is... See, of course he was there. Unholy captives. There's a point. Where is the point where he died? And so you can see if we can figure out who he was shot by. Right. So this is his body is on the gun deck, which is the next one up from here. The guy identified as fourth mate does not have an officer's hat. Okay. He had a different hat, and that's kind of what I thought. Oh, back here. But he's the guy that gets shot in the face. I think he's still high ranking. I can give him that much. Yeah, that's the guy that gets his entire face shot off, isn't it? So who's this guy? Oh, that's an officer, isn't it? I think that is ooh, that must be Martin Perrott, actually. And I don't know who that makes this guy. But you're right, he doesn't have an officer's hat.
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Is this another steward? I don't know. So I don't think that's I don't know who that. I'm gonna put him as an unknown officer for now. Let's find out more about this guy. Instead of bookmarking the other guy. Like for now, let's undo that. And then instead, I think this is Martin Perrott, which would make this guy John Davies. Because he was the guy that was present there. I don't think the other guy was actually present. And I need to leave. Because what I'm trying to do is trying to figure out. Yep. This guy was clubbed. Oh, I think I know this guy. Hold on. His body is around here. Oh, here it is. Missed it. This guy is, I know this guy already. That's Henry Brennan. So I can say he was clubbed by Brennan. Who was what was Brennan? And where is he? I need to teach myself to spot these names better. A person hanging by a rope in Justice at Sea. Is that something you can also try to figure out? I'll have a look when I get the chance. Henry Brennan, he's at the bottom. Okay. I think that's Martin Perra. That's just what makes sense to me. It could be John Davies again, but I didn't see him in that one where John was especially mentioned. Are there more than... Is there multiple Johns, though, on the... I keep pressing these things, and... Is there multiple Johns in the list? Because John Davies, the fourth mate, is a very popular name. There could be many Johns. There's John Naples. It could be referring to an entirely different John. So that's also possible. I figure out... Alright. Have I got 3 figured out? Let's go back onto this. Many Johns make jams. Alright, so I've put down who I think is Martin Perrott. I've put down who I think is Davy James. And if I put together another one, then I may be able to... Oh, hold on. I just had a thought. Beardman can be identified without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, I just had a thought though. Hold on. Escape. On the map, they are here. And that's the Azores. So I'll tell you what. I had a thought about something completely irrelevant to what I was working on, but if I said Emily Jackson is alive in the Azores, I've identified 3 and it hasn't pegged us. So one of these might be wrong. It's likely wrong, in fact. I think the Azores is where they are. That's just what makes sense, and this also means I probably got a lot of this wrong. Come to think of it, either way, being wrong means I can get closer to being right. So let's not worry about that. That's probably not Brennan then. Sorry, probably not. That's probably yeah. That's probably not Martin Perrott. That's what I meant to say. What I meant to talk about. Who else was on that boat? I believe the surgeon was on there, wasn't he? I think he is alive on the Azores. Alright, so I don't think I'm right with the Azores thing. Am I along the right lines here? I don't think I am. I mean, it would... The Azores seems to be the bit that makes sense. Because that's where they departed. Although perhaps it's the Canary Islands instead. Actually, given the orientation of the boat, it probably went this way. So maybe the Canary Islands is more likely. Maybe they were more likely to end up at the Canary Islands. Is alive in the Canary Islands. Okay. Or not. Okay, I can just guess this, to be honest. Africa is pretty close. Y'all in Africa? Is that where you guys are? Yep, they're in Africa. There were 3 places they were close to: the Azores, the Canary Islands, and Africa. It had to be one of those 3. So we know that these people are alive in Africa. I guess that also means that... What was the purpose of the journey? Trading? I'm pretty sure they mention it. It's just... I think that there's cargo, so... Most likely. And I'm guessing this guy... I don't know who that is, though. But we can probably say that they're alive in Africa as well. Either way, what this also means is we can narrow down the fact that we've made a mistake with the with who we think this guy is, because quite clearly it's not Martin Parrott, because we know he was clubbed by Brennan. That's an absolute definite. But that means it's not Martin Parrott. That means it's John Davies. That has to be John Davies, which means this guy has to be Martin Parrott. It's the only... That's just it. It has to be. And this guy... Wait, hold on. This guy was shot by John Davies. The mutineers said they should go east, and Africa is east on the map. Alright, I guess that makes sense. And this must mean this guy is the third mate steward. Who is... Oh, is it? We already covered him. Oh, ships... No, not ship steward. So we've got him as Davy James. He's definitely a steward, but which one? He's not the captain steward, and I don't think he's the ship steward. Oh, it has to be Davy James, doesn't it? Because we've covered all these guys anyway. I wonder who this guy is. And this guy was shot by John Davies. Quite clearly an important member of the team. Wait, is he with the... he's with the gunner. So, quite possibly he's the gunner's mate. I don't know if that for certain, though. Hold on. Have I put down 3 now? So, clubbed by Brennan. Shot by Davies. And spiked. So, quite clearly something's wrong here. Yeah, I don't think that's him. Who is this guy? Helmsman? He's clearly an important character because he's got the bosun's mate. No. I think if I can figure out who this guy is, we may be able to, you know. But I just don't see who he could be. Winston Smith the carpenter, Marcus Gibbs the carpenter's mate, Thomas Sefton the cook. I'm going to put him down as an unknown officer. I just don't know who that guy is. Sorry, I sneezed again. What was the captain's name again? Does it mention her maiden name? It does, because it's the Wittrell and Hoscut, and I've already solved that one. Abigail Hoscut Wittrell. Robert Wittrell's the captain, and then there's Hoscut. It's like one of the first bits to figure out, isn't it? I have to make assumptions, but I feel like this guy could be from Sierra Leone, given his appearance. So I'm going to scribble that down for the time being. Bosun. This could be the bosun's mate. I'm going to stick with that for now. Helmsman, yeah, Helmsman's the guy steering it. So that must be this guy. Because he's got his hand on the thing. Well, he was speared by an unknown attacker. Just kind of trying to figure some stuff out from the costumes. It's the Captain Stuart Philip Dahl. Don't exactly know what happened to him as of yet. And then there's these guys. I wonder if I can just... Let's see. Renford? Abraham? William. I don't know. Well, I just know he's an unknown seaman. Again, this one could be Timothy, and it could be Nicholas, and it could be Lewis. So I don't actually know what happened to Nathan Peters. We know he disappeared in the Doom. Let's bookmark him and then unbookmark. Let's try and figure out the last appearance of this guy. Is this guy bookmarked? I don't know who I've got bookmarked right now. I think it's this guy? No. Who do I have bookmarked? Oh, either way. Okay. So yeah, oh yeah, we have him bookmarked. That's fine. Then he was there. Yeah, we know that. And then a bitter cold. Where was he? He must have been one of the people sleeping here. Only ever one person bookmarked. Okay, that makes sense. That's actually good because I don't have to worry about. Okay, what I want to figure out is the last appearance, don't I? And he last appeared in the Doom. So appears a lot in Soldiers of the Sea. Okay. This is his last appearance. It's this guy getting ripped apart. That's his last appearance. All right, so we need to get to Marba's body. Okay, where's the way out? It is on the main deck somewhere. Around here. Okay, he does get very much ripped in two, this guy, so... that's not him. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I think. Oh yeah, here he is. What I'm looking for... Oh, these guys are definitely linked. I'll tell you that much. We're trying to find Mr. Nathan Peters. Hold on, is that his name? Nathan Peters. So it looks like he might have been tossed overboard. It says he's in this memory. That's not him. He has to be one of these people, I assume, then. Because he's not on here, and it says he's in the memory, so... we can only really assume that he's been tossed overboard. That's from the Russians. Alright. He drowned. He was drowned by And a terrible beast. That's as far as I can really say. Who else is in this memory? Topman Whittrell. There's this guy. We've identified him. Martin Parrott's here. At least who we think might be Martin Parrott. Hulk and see otherwise the main character's here. As far as I get it, he's writing a book, right? We can see probably the first mate is around here. Who's this? And that's okay. That's one of the officers. That's who we think is John. This is who we think is Martin. This is... I don't know who we think that is. Is there anyone on the rigging that we've missed? For insurance reasons? Oh my god. I suppose that's one way to do it. There's definitely something missing. Because I feel like I figured out a few, but I just haven't quite got them. It's just who are these people? Is the question. Bosun. Ooh. That's who we think is the bosun. What happened to him? Yeah. Put me down. Let me go. Easy now, you're in a bad way. The squid's gone. Where's my Frenchman? The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. Damn, the beast is dead. How? How did you kill it? We didn't. It left with a storm. Captain came up from the hole. That he chased it off. You should rest. So great. We know that's... So, okay. What I can gather from this... yeah, I know that. I know it's German. I'm assuming he is Austrian. And he is a Frenchman. So it's obvious that this guy's the bosun. And I think I'm right with that. With who... Charles Minor. I think that is Charles Minor. But... to say... John Davies. Is that wrong? Is that incorrect? One of these is wrong. See, I mean, I can't really make an assumption as to why he died. It's like... we know he got into a fight with a squid. So he got into a fight with a Kraken. But what happened to him? So, actually, yeah, let's bookmark him. And, let's bookmark this guy, and then go to the moment of his death. Okay, so his body is at the back of the gun deck. Now I know his Frenchman died. Oh, you're right. Oh yeah, of course. His Frenchman got ripped apart by the thing, didn't it? Yes. Absolutely correct. I am... Oh. Which means that that's not Charles Minor. Okay. Yeah. So let's take. That's not Charles Minor. So let's just put him in as an unknown officer who was shot in the face. I don't know who exactly the Frenchman is, but we do know that the Frenchman. Who is Charles Minor? We know he was torn apart. But who could be the bosun's mate on here? Alright, let's go to some of the earlier stuff with this guy in it. I mean, not this bit. Okay, because maybe he's hanging around him. I want to go over to here. The one in between these two. This one? Hey, Pixel Punch. I want to try and locate the bosun. That's the gunner. Tell you what, I do think he's the gunner's mate, actually. Oh, there we go. I was just casually filling that in just to right, sure. Alright, let's continue our thought then.
Take it slow. What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
Yeah, he does hand out guns in another scene. But I want to try and figure out the bosun's mate as well. So now we know that that's Martin Parrott. Yeah. That's the bosun, and I reckon this guy was on. This is the bosun's mate who was torn apart by a terrible beast. It's quite clearly in this guy's employ for. I need to have a look at ones I've completed now because I know that some of these are going to be incorrect. Shot cannon unknown. We know that this can't be Davy James. And we know that can't be. It may not have been speared. That's the only thing. Masterly Death I've got for him, but it might not quite be right. I know he was spiked, but who is he? He's a steward, clearly, but You know what? I think we've had a gun run for today, and and we've made a lot of progress. Hold on, let me have a look at the achievements. Solve any 6, any 15, and the next one's any 30. I've solved, I think, 20 something. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, I've done 27. So I'm actually nearly halfway there. And I think that's a good place to leave it off for now. Got through quite a few of the seamen as well. Yeah. We've made some very good progress. This has been a very fun stream. I am definitely enjoying this game. It's a lot of fun. So let me just go through what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week up until next time I stream this game. So next, well, I think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming some Tower Unite, and it will be on an open invite basis. So if you want to join us in playing Tower Unite, absolutely down for it. I'm going to be co-streaming with Weird FTW. It's officially the Valentine's Day pizza party Tower Unite fun times. I need to figure out which server we're going to be playing on, but either way, we'll make it so it's easy for people to get into in for the fun. It's going to be a good time, and that'll be at 6:30 BST. So it's an earlier start for my streams, but hey. Saturday, I have something lined up. It's a little bit different than well, it's not actually that much different. I have something lined up for Saturday. I might actually do something a little bit longer on Saturday. I'm thinking about doing another Lego building stream on Saturday, but also pairing it with a little bit of a game play thing as well. So we'll see on that. I might do like a half and half, like a half Lego building stream, and then I'll change over to a game afterwards. Because there's a game that I've gotten a free code for. I got provided a code by the developer of this game. I've actually been in regular contact with this developer. It's a point-and-click adventure game. In fact, not even point-and-click, I don't think. I think it's an actual like classic-style Sierra adventure game, maybe with parser text. I don't know for certain, but it's in the style of sort of the 80s Sierra games, like the original King's Quest. So that's quite interesting, and I'm looking forward to trying that. It's a game called Void Breach. So I'm going to be playing that on Saturday because it comes out tomorrow. And Sunday, I will be co-streaming. Dead Space with my girlfriend. Well, I say co-streaming. I'm just going to be streaming it, and she's going to be co-hosting it with me. So I'll be streaming Dead Space, the first one, with my girlfriend, just sort of hanging around, and we'll be both making comments on the game and stuff. So it's a lot of fun, and I hope people come along for that. As for co-streaming, you're right. More kawaii anime voice, exactly. As for Monday, I will be on Weird FTW stream. You can see him in the chat right there, playing some Borderlands 3. So please head over to twitch.tv/WeirdFTW. Will that make a link? Yeah. To follow him, because I will be on there on Monday. Tuesday, I have more Spyro. And Wednesday, I am not streaming for once in a long time. I'm streaming I'm in some kind of stream for on most days at the moment. Starting the week of Game Blast. Oh yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So Wade's going to be doing a charity thing as well. So if you want to donate to his charity, Game Blast thing, you can find out more on his channel. And yeah. So I won't be doing anything on Wednesday next week, which is exciting. I'll have a day to myself. Finally. I love streaming though. And of course, next Thursday I'll be continuing this. So that's the full run through of what's planned for the week ahead, both on this channel and my friend Weird FTW's channel. Let's actually raid somebody, provided there's actually somebody streaming. There isn't always somebody streaming. It doesn't appear. I'll repeat the name of the classic adventure game. It's a new game in the style of the classic Sierra one, and it's called Void Breach. Let me type it out for you. But yeah, the dev of that game has been regularly reaching out to me to talk about the game, and was hoping that I would do something on it. And I said, yeah, I'd absolutely love to. So I said, I'm basically planning a stream, because this guy has been kind enough to reach out to me specifically to try and get me to play his game. So I'm going to do it. It's very kind when devs thinking me that way. So yeah, it doesn't appear to be anyone to raid. That's really unfortunate. Why aren't any of my friends streaming? I tell you what, Casey Explosion is someone that I'm following who is streaming, and she's playing Neo at the moment. So we'll just send some extra people over to Casey. And no raid phrase, just say hi. So yeah, thank you all for coming along. Let's get this raid going. Casey Explosion, and yeah. They have a follow or subscriber only chat, so you'll need to be following to actually speak in the chat. Right. Thank you all for coming along. Let's raid.